Let's see if
I'm blaming you because if this was me, you'd have been like, maybe you should have sat down a little bit.
Oh yeah,
earlier, and maybe
I'll take responsibility. I will gladly take responsibility. Mm-hmm. No, it was just when we had to switch computers. So switching of computers made the switching of the interface. You signing up, I was like, I had to do so much extra stuff because it was Apple. We went from a PC to an Apple, and apparently there's so many more steps required to get Apple synced into your world.
Hi, someone. Okay, good. I was like, well, somebody comment because I don't know if this is working.
Oh no, I saw the numbers totaling up.
No, but the numbers could have gone up, and something still could have been going wrong.
That's true. So, that has happened before.
Yes. Thank you, everyone. Sorry we're late. I'm gonna let Richard tell you why. My cousin Kim just texted me like, "You're not on. It's Whack Wednesday," and I was like, "Girl, calm down."
Well, you know that her computer was acting up today, so what we did was take it to Geek Squad. And they took it from her.
They're like, "You're right. Your fan is malfunctioning. We're going to need to keep it for 2 weeks." And I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
So annoyed.
Well, they took her computer, and then I got the idea. It was like, we can just use my computer.
And he has a Mac, aka an alien machine.
Yeah, but I was thinking, how hard could it be? So we didn't really start setting up until like 8:27. Well, I just assumed it was easy as you
said. Did you hear what he said? Did you hear what he said he did? He assumed that it would just be the same. Guess what? You can't live stream on YouTube from Safari. We learned that tonight, okay?
That is also true. That is also
Good evening, Sylvia. Hi, Beth. Hi, Joyce.
So I added to
hi,
her
Rashana.
anxiety.
Thank you. At least you know. Gigi said, hi, everyone is on Watch Autumn. Today's Whack Wednesday, though. So it's over on Watch Autumn Keto, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, Leah said, Autumn, you look so bummed. Yeah, I mean, A, I don't like being unprepared. B, I hate Max. I said it. I said it. Do I have a good reason? No, but I just plain do. So there's that. Mookie's here, says, good evening, Autumn and Richard and Whack Fam. Hi, good evening, Dr. Wise. Good evening, Krista.
Hello.
Michael said 2 weeks. That was literally my reaction too. I was like, excuse me? Oh yeah, because we got to ship it off to our servicing facility.
You know the old saying is like, whenever we don't do it in house, it takes 2 weeks to ship it somewhere.
Good evening, Gigi. Hi, Rachel.
Well, I mean, the good news is now that it's set up, we don't have to do that again.
Oh, Gigi said that's what came up as live. Wow, that's weird because we never even started that live stream.
Oh, the previous one with no shots?
Yeah, with no so it tells y'all we're going live before we even press the go live button. That is intrusive, but also very good to know. Thank you. So what had happened is that we were getting prepared to go live at 8:27. And so he logged onto Safari on YouTube and I logged in as Watch Autumn. And then like we went all the way through the live thing, even where we took the thumbnail. But after you take the thumbnail, there's a button that says go live. Well, when we took the thumbnail, we realized the camera didn't work. We're like, well, the screen's just black. There is no camera. So then while he was figuring out how to download Chrome so that we could use the camera, I was like, oh man, I was supposed to sign in Watch Autumn Keto anyway. So the fact that they told y'all that I was going live, well, somebody go back over there and tell them to come back.
Even though
we never even started the live.
I
don't like that.
Well, we tried. That was when we figured out that Apple's Safari doesn't really communicate well with YouTube.
Dr. Wise said Android and HP Live. You're right. I would much rather take my Android and HP issues any day over this foreign language.
You mean the one that's been shipped off because of repair?
I can drop this one out a window and it needs to be shipped off for repair too. Well, we can both have computers that need to be shipped off for repair.
I want you to drop mine.
Good evening, Vita. Cute. Beth says, yeah, that was the scheduled live tonight on Watch Autumn. We were all chatting there. You guys you get to go in and chat before I pop up? That is so weird. You guys, that is amazing. We did not press the go live button. So the fact that even just initiating the beginning of a live is what causes that notification to pop up. Mind blown.
I know.
That is
was
crazy. Joy said, I told them. I know, right? Is it Wednesday already, Shelly? You and me both. Richard was like, and don't forget, we have Whack Wednesday tonight. And I was like, oh, man, is it Wednesday already? I lost track of what day it was. So
I enjoy Whack Wednesday.
Yes, I enjoy Whack Wednesdays. They just, for some reason, they always sneak up on me.
Pop up on you unexpectedly. Those darn
Cat's
Wednesdays.
here. Sorry for the confusion, everyone that is just joining from Watch Autumn. Like YouTube did that preemptively. We did not tell YouTube to tell y'all to go there. We did not do that.
So we were testing a couple of things. It didn't work. And we didn't click the official go live button
at 8:29.
So you knew about it before we even knew about it.
That's crazy. Wow. That is nuts.
Technology, huh?
I know.
Let me tell you something.
JJ said, hi, everybody. Hope you're well. JJ, I saw your post on Facebook. I'm sorry for your loss.
Yay.
Just know that yay. Just, know that we're here for you. And she had a friend pass.
I was going to say,
and so I just hate that for everybody.
Yeah,
but,
sad.
Yes, just, whatever you need. We'll all be drinking water for you.
Well, it's always the ones that leave behind that feel the most pain.
Leah said, I've held off getting a Mac too. I hate learning new systems unless I have downtime, but people love them, so I want to try them. No, I don't want to try them. I never, ever want to try a Mac computer. I barely got used to like an iPhone when I tell you, I'm not used to an iPhone. I probably use 1/10 of an iPhone's capability, but I never want a Mac. Never.
Oh my God.
That's all I'm saying.
No, I used to when everything came out and started, I was big Android Google person. I didn't own an iPhone until because Michael and Dan, my bosses, and then we're like, when are you getting an iPhone? We all use iPhones. We could communicate so much easier. And I'm like, I'm good.
Exactly. Kick rocks.
But literally, like when the 6S came out. When the 6S came out, I was like, that's the first one I actually like. That's the first one that's actually the right size, the right weight, all before then it was always little bit tiny screens. Apple was so bent on not improving the screen size. iPhones were so small for so long. I was just like,
they were really small. They were like the size.
iPhone 5 was like,
they were like the size of my iPod.
And they refused to like Samsung had big screens for years before Apple introduced theirs.
Yeah. And then once iPhone decided like we're giving you a large screen.
Exactly.
We've literally had that for 4 years. No, absolutely.
Well, actually, I had a great deal. Too.
Bright Girl said, good evening. Whack Wednesday came around quick. Who you telling? I agree.
I know.
Chocolate City said, my kids have Macs and I hate it. I'm like, how do I push the space bar? And I was like, how do you expand the window? Why is the little menu over to the left and not the right?
Different.
Like
everything's
but see
places.
the thing, for no reason though. It's different for no reason.
Of course.
That's what annoys me. Let's just create a different charging port for no reason. Let's leave off the audio headphone jack for no reason. Like that's just what annoys me.
For reasons.
No.
It's these reasons. No. Monet.
Joy said I should be in bed because I need to be up on the way to the airport at 2 a.m., but I just can't miss you.
No.
Joyce. Thank you so much. I will not be offended if you go to sleep.
Exactly.
2, you can sleep on the plane. 3, let me know how it is like when you get there. Text me when you land. Like good luck with everything. On the plane. Vita said I had to get an iPhone for my husband because that is what he uses for work, but I would much rather have Android. Yeah, that's why I got 2. I got 2 phones, one for the plug and one for the load. Yes. But I use and it's a rap lyric. This is my actual phone, my Android, but then I have an iPhone in case I need to do iPhone-y type things, so JIC, hashtag just in case, Yes. So that is, that's pretty much where we are.
Yeah, no,
but this, once again proves I do not need this in my life.
Just because it's in different places.
Different is bad. Hasn't being American taught you anything?
Oh my goodness.
I'm going to go get some water.
You're so cute with your water. You hear her complain about me having the wherewithal to recommend her to use my computer. It's okay. I am so used to my wife. You guys don't even understand. Let's go through the comments. Let's see. Okay, yep. Everybody's basically saying they agree. It's just Apple and Android are horrible together. They're like two brothers who grew up hating each other.
Whoa.
A little bit like what was those two in the biblical days?
Cain and Abel.
Yes, that's Apple and Android. They will kill each other if one has a cow, the other one wants.
No, see, I don't think that was the story. I don't even think there had to be a cow.
They fought a snake in the jungle.
Oh my gosh!
I think it was it.
A snake in the jungle.
Wasn't it?
Hi, Constance.
Was it a rhinoceros?
That's Anaconda. That's the movie.
There we go. The Bible.
What was I gonna say? Oh, so what did you eat today? You ate some cookie cake, right?
Yes, I had cookie cake. I had a bunch of icing, and
a bunch of icing. That's awesome.
I'm good.
I'll tell you this: that Costco cake wasn't touched. There's still remnants of that in the refrigerator.
I ate all of Happy. You ate your name and Amber's name.
Yes, I'm pretty sure I ate mine and my sister's.
And you ate the ring.
Exactly.
I ate Happy today. They're still birthdays.
Yes. Oh, I think I ate and. So Amber and Autumn. Yes. I ate Amber and Autumn. Yes. And the entire ring around the cake.
It's so
cute. Yeah, so that's still left. So you ate Happy?
Oh, yeah.
That's more than I expected.
It was really good.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. And I'm still going to eat that cake tonight. Or at least a sliver of it. A sliver. What are you going to? When the cake's like this and you get that piece, what is that called?
That's a sliver. Yeah. Okay. So what happened? What happened was, if you remember from my the live earlier this morning, I ate cake yesterday because I wanted the cake, specifically the icing balloons.
Exactly.
You know. So, but the thing is, there was an icing balloon right here. There was an icing balloon right here. But then there was this space in the middle where there was no icing balloon, and I was like, "That's a waste." So I just cut a piece right here, and then I cut a piece right here.
That's what that was for. Okay.
So there's a freestanding sliver in the middle. No, I literally cut around because I was like, I don't need this plain piece of cake right here. So that's what I did. So yeah, left that here. But I was good though. I didn't eat the cake just because it was there. I specifically had a purpose of eating the icing balloons. So there it is. Dr. Weiss says calls it a smidgen. Yeah, it could definitely be. That is a smidgen of cake that is left there. So
well, after the cookie
is very rich. I'm not gonna lie. The cookie is very, very rich.
I'm trying the best.
No, I still would have been able to eat both Happy and birthday. So you only did half there. But I could understand not eating both in the same day. So I'll go with you. I'll go with you on that just a little bit. So.
You're so cute. Well, it's okay because it's not leaving because there is no expiration date on that thing.
It's in the refrigerator. It lasts forever.
Exactly.
So, yes,
I will be nibbling on that until.
Oh my goodness. So the good news is I did fast today. Like I feel great. There was no issues with that. You remember yesterday I was struggling because I was mentally disappointed that I didn't eat any more cake. So what did I do yesterday? I ate more cake, and so now So now I am physically and mentally satisfied. So today's fast was easy. Tomorrow's I'm going to be fasting. I know I'm going to be a little bit more annoyed and wish I had food, but I'll be all right. And then Friday I am having, basically only one meal for meal prep this week. And so that is taco tray. So I'm using, it's going to be a mixture between ground beef and ground pork, which is kind of interesting. I know, right? Because I'm using the ground beef
tray.
Because I'm using the leftover ground beef and ground pork that I used from the lasagna bowl last week.
I'm interested now.
So
tell me
I used it's just taco tray with ground beef and ground pork and the taco seasoning and all the other accoutrements. But yes, I am excited. Vita says my granddaughter doesn't like cakes, so we get her a cookie cake, and she was born on St. Patrick's Day with her cookies always green with clovers. Oh. Yes, that is amazing.
What flavor is the green? I'm just curious. Is it cream cheese?
No. What? Repeat that question.
What? Her cookies with cream cheese icing, right? Don't they have the green icing on top?
Not cookie cakes.
I thought you said cookies.
No. Get her a cookie cake.
Oh, what says her cookie is always green with clovers? I was just wondering if the green icing had a flavor or something on it.
No, it's the same.
I was curious. I didn't know.
Icing is the green icing on our cake.
Well, now that makes sense.
Oh my goodness.
I thought you were going to go extra.
Constance says tacos delicious. Yes, they are. Muy delicioso. I am excited to have them. I'm excited to be back to normal eating. I'll tell you this, I'm also excited to see a loss on the scale tomorrow.
Oh
so
my gosh.
it's been a few days. When your weight just keeps climbing day after day, you're just like,
But you knew it was a 1 day thing.
Yeah, so
or a 3 day thing.
Exactly, like a 4 day thing. So yeah. So yes, I'm excited to get back to normal. Because when you eat all that food and you feel so stuffed, it's difficult to imagine like feeling lean again. You're just like, oh no, this is how I feel. Like I feel like just like a a large bloated person. But
was that on Willy Wonka?
Yes. Violet, you're turning violet. Violet. That's my
I love that. Oh my God, you just took us all there for a moment.
Yes, thank you.
My goodness.
Vita said, I just love seeing young couples interacting together in an inspiring way. Are you talking about us? Are you watching something else? Are we the young couple you referred to? It was a real question.
You are just so cute. My adorable.
Leah said, your motivation and planning is motivating. Right now, fresh fruit is winning in my life. I can see that. I love me some fresh fruit.
I was going to say, your motivating and planning is inspiring. Just me in general.
Yes.
You are all of the above.
Thank you so much. Treva's here, says, hi, family. Hi, how you doing?
Hey, Treva.
Vita said, yes, I'm talking about you. Thank you so much. I legitimately didn't know. I appreciate you so much.
You're so cute. You see a wife with shade. She's like, you're not talking about us because I don't think that's possible.
I inquired.
That was cute. I love that.
So yes, today I worked with my brother for a couple of hours. We charted the course for his trucking empire, which it's just like, wow, it's kind of like a snowball. Like once you get one truck, then you're just like,
downhill.
Let's just get another one. And it was like, whoa, should we get another one? Why not? And it's just like, oh, are we getting another truck? So
it reminds me of your ambitions.
Yeah.
From macros to meal plans,
oh
do
my
the same
gosh,
thing.
Thank you so much.
Once it starts,
I just love how much he pumps me up. Yes.
That is just reality.
So thank you so much.
It is. I'm saying you have such a great
I worked with my brother a lot today, and then after I dropped off my computer, my productivity, I was just like, well, I'm not working the rest of the day. I did that around 5 o'clock. But I fell down a rabbit hole of $1 Million Listing LA. Like I just for some reason started watching that on Bravo. I probably watched like 5 to 6 episodes. Like y'all just know how much money there is floating around. Like it's like these people that are just like, oh, this house is listed for 6,700,000, and it's just these little random people like, oh, that looks good. Like what do you do for a living to where you could buy a $6 million house? Who are you?
It always reminds me of that Chris Rock joke where he was like, I'm living in this neighborhood because I'm Chris Rock. It's like, y'all live because you're just a doctor.
Exactly.
You're just a lawyer.
We gotta be famous.
Yeah, I gotta be Chris Rock to live here. You're just
a dentist
with a multi-million-dollar firm.
Practice, exactly. Trudy says I can't stay, but I just saw your faces that had to pop in. Got a practicar mi español. You're right. I have a practicar mi español in 2 semanas, and I hate myself. So I gotta pick that up. Next, what is it? La próxima semana? I gotta pick that back up.
Next week?
Rashana said, is that the title of your course, From Macros to Meal Plans? Yes, it is.
Did I slip?
No, that is that is what it is. I want you to know exactly what it is about. It is about that's what it's about. It's about learning how to create custom meal plans from your macros. Like one of the things, and that you can create like yourself anytime you want. Like the thing that, not annoys me or that can. I
was going to say there's just the information that doesn't
trips people up is that, when you're starting keto, there's a ton of meal plans already pre-made, and you look at the meal plans and you're like, but I don't like tuna. But I don't like eggs. And like, you get so caught up in the foods that are on there. And it's just like, I don't know what to do because I don't like this, but I have to eat it. And it's like, no, you can create your own meal plan using only the food you like anytime you want, no matter what your macros are. Your macros are going to be one thing when you start keto, but as you lose weight, your macros are going to change, and ergo your meal plans are going to have to change, and you have the power to control all of that, just starting out. So that's what the name of my course is. It teaches you how to take any set of macros you want, keto or not. But of course, I'm focusing on keto.
Exactly.
And how to turn those into meal plans. So using only the ingredients you like, only the brands of things that you have locally to you, so it's just teaches you how to be complete control.
I was going to say, which helps you actually stay focused and stay on the path.
And stay on the plan and make you realize that you can do it. And it's like, oh no, I have to eat eggs according to this thing. And so therefore keto doesn't work for me,
Exactly.
like, so
but it's like there's so much more. And so it's so much deeper than you
Leah
think.
said we all need a richer hype man. You're right. I mean, it is sometimes it's confusing, but yes, no, I appreciate it. Vita said that is what a husband's supposed to do, keep you happy and smiling. Yeah.
You're right. What?
No, somebody help. But JJ said that's exactly what I asked. I work at a bank and people are buying property like crazy. Like, where's this money coming from?
Yeah, exactly.
Where?
Yes.
It's crazy.
Yes. Stockpile for a rainy day.
Rashana says that's awesome. I didn't know the name and it's clever and intriguing. Yes, thank you so much. And I'm a fan of alliteration. So yes, that's what it's going to be. So Eva said my daughter set on being a doctor since she was 6th grade. She's now in the 10th. Ooh, same plan. Way to go. Get her ready for med school. That's all I'm saying.
I was going to say, wow, that sounds like you need to write a book. How to get your daughter to follow what you say.
A winner. That's amazing. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Eli says, good evening. I finally made it to a live this week. Happy birthday. Thank you so much, Eli. I appreciate that.
I told you. Everybody's gonna love your
Eva
idea.
said, my brother rents his house, just bought another one and rents it now. Yeah, I do want to me and my brother were also talking about that, about real estate investing, because right now he's flipping houses. But, I asked him if he would ever want to get back into property management, but we both see that really the real money is in multifamily units. So it's not about having a whole bunch of single family houses that you rent out. It's about apartment buildings, So that's,
You hear that?
Years down the line, but right now we're getting this trucking thing going on. But yeah.
I gotta write this down. What'd you just say?
Yes. Kelly said now Richard can be on keto also. Can he though? Or is he just going to maintain that he is keto-ish?
No. She said it's going to be on Lido also.
No, she corrected it right after that.
I didn't see that. No, it said Lido.
See, she meant keto.
No, I think I heard Lido.
So what's Lido, Richard?
That means you do what you like.
No.
You do your own thing.
No, absolutely not. So yes, I am. So yeah, I did a lot today. Not nearly as much as I should have. I did clean up. I did make some good headway cleaning up. And tomorrow I'm going to exercise. Yes, and tomorrow I'm going to now I have no choice but to work back downstairs. Like when at first I used to work downstairs all the time.
Yes,
then I got the laptop and I was able to come work upstairs. But now the laptop is gone. Exactly. Now I'm gonna have to be back downstairs because I didn't like working downstairs because my honey buns was always upstairs. And
you can use my computer.
I don't even know how Macs work. I cannot even come up with like a witty retort. I plain don't know how this machine works. That's all I'm saying. But I am
You're so cute.
I am excited that at least we can do our lives from a computer now instead of a phone.
See?
I didn't like using the phone, which I mean, it's good to know that we can, should we need to, but I like the chat screen.
To support and help you whenever you need.
Thank you.
Word to your mother.
Oh my gosh. Is my mother here? I don't know.
Literal. Use that literal. That
mom.
Old rap lingo.
Oh my gosh.
That I use literal.
Rashana said, me too. I love alliteration. Yeah, I'm a
word to her mother.
English nerd. Yes, absolutely.
Wiki.
Eva said the school computers are touchscreen. What?
I know, right? What school are you in? Sign me up for that.
Do kids take typing class these days?
Well, I did. When I was.
Are you a kid these days? I took typing too. I just wanted to know if you took typing on a typewriter. I mean,
excuse me.
I remember taking typing in like the 9th grade. It was such an interesting class. Like we had to just like
it was not on a typewriter.
A-T, C-A-T, C-A-T, B-A-T, B-A-T.
Did you have my teacher did the tape and the paper? Did you do that?
No.
You put tape on both sides of your keyboard and put a loose leaf piece of paper over top of it so you can't look at your fingers.
Oh wow!
As you're doing it, so you're like,
no, yeah. But we had like
C-A-T.
we had like really exaggerated like dots wherever the home row was, so you know where to put your fingers there. But no, we couldn't.
Oh yeah, no. My teacher would always be extra.
He even said yes, computer classes in the first grade.
Wow.
What? No, I didn't take typing until I was in the 9th grade. That is crazy. Kim says it's called keyboarding now. Oh, because there's no typewriters, I guess.
That is true.
Kim, first of all, I'm glad you're here. Secondly, keyboarding? Wow. I'm learning how to keyboard right now. No, Mom, wait a minute. I have to finish keyboarding this. No. This is called a keyboard, but the act of using it is called typing. I am typing on the keyboard. You can't turn keyboard into a verb.
That's why I was like, I'm not using a typewriter. I was just typing on a computer.
Vita said I had to buy my children's center tablets and laptops there touchscreen. Wow, that's crazy. Just to keep up. Now, I did know of a person years ago who had a kid and like they paid extra at preschool for like computer time. And I was just like, or like computer classes. And I was like, we teaching these babies in preschool how to use computers. Yeah. But that's what they gonna need to know.
Imani and Xavier, my two nieces from my brother and my sister, are both doing coding classes right now. Like Xavier,
I didn't take coding until I was in college.
Xavier's actually making like little bitty like gadgets and stuff for his class. I'm just like, these kids. Crazy. Oh my!
Good evening, Sheila. Hi, Linda. Even says my nephew's been learning Chinese since the 1st grade. That is crazy.
My goodness.
Wow.
You need to go there and try the cuisine as well. If you know what I'm talking about.
In China, they just call it food.
I said cuisine.
Okay, comment. Would you ever want to take, or have you ever taken a trip to like China or Japan or India, like an Asian-ish country that is just completely different from like, our native language.
America.
Like we don't even like, it's like the symbols aren't even the same. Like even though in French, the letters are pronounced weird, I can still see what an A, B, C looks like. When you go to another country where they don't even like the symbols ain't even the same. I always said I have no desire to go there, like to go to a foreign country like that, just because I feel like I would be so overwhelmed with not understanding anything.
And you have control.
I have control issues. Exactly. True. But here's what I also said. I would just listen
to the tour guide and be like, whatever.
But see, that's what I'm saying. So that's what I was going to say is I would be able to go over there if we had a tour guide. Like if it was like, no, there's some people that just pick up and go to Taiwan just because, because that's what I'm saying. I just like, I can't do that. But like, if we were to go on a tour where like we went on a tour with a bunch of other English speaking people, shopped around by a local, like taken to all the touristy spots. Like, look, we're going to get on this bus. We're going to drive to a landmark. We're going to hang out at that landmark. We're going to come back. Exactly. We're going to take you to the restaurant you need to go to. We're pretty much, everybody probably already speaks English anyway. Yep. Then we're going to go back to the hotel. So, yes.
There's an old guy named Barry. Yes. Don't talk to him because he's a weirdo.
Oh, my gosh. It's random. Yeah. See, Valerie said, I'm scared to go places I don't know the language. Too much anxiety. Exactly.
You and Valerie have a lot in common.
Exactly.
See, for
Dee
me,
here says better late than never.
I'm happy to just be like, translator, follow this guy.
No. If there's a translator, but you're taking for granted that, like there would be one.
Of course. No, I would bring
Joyce said no, but I want to get back to England to see my family. Joyce, even England. The language is too different.
Joyce, you went too far.
The first time I went to England, I was so frustrated because everything was so different, even though it's the exact same language with the exact same words. Like the toilets are so different. That's Europe in general. The toilets are different. The outlets are different. Just the way that the side of the street that you drive on is different. But have I told you guys my sandwich story?
A taxi driver.
Have I told you my sandwich story?
No, because tell me your sandwich story, please.
This is what happened the first time I went to England.
Let me write this down.
No.
Okay.
I went to my old job's corporate office that they had in London or in the city outside of London, and they had a cafeteria on site.
I'm liking this so far.
So there was like a deli where they would make sandwiches
That's
for
where
you.
I be at.
So I got in line with I was getting shown around by a coworker, and he was like, "Hello, cheers, glad to have you here." And I was like, "Oh, thanks."
Very wonderful chat.
So I get up to the line, and I'm paying attention to everyone ordering before me, seeing exactly what they asked for and things like that.
Know the routine.
Exactly. So and then so the lady was just like, "What do you have?" And I was just like, "Oh," and immediately they could tell I'm American. I was like, "Oh, well, I have a turkey on wheat." And she was like, okay. And she was like, cheese. And I was like, yes, please. And she was just like, and what do you have for your salad? And I was just like, I don't want salad. I just want a turkey and cheese. She goes, okay, so no salad for you. And I was just like, no, I just want to.
You don't turn down the salad.
But I saw like the lettuce and onion and tomato and all the toppings and things like that. And I was just like, no salad, But, then I thought we were going to move down to that section and she was going to do that. She goes, all right then, and just puts the bread on there and wraps it and sends it to me. In England, the salad is the vegetables that you want on your sandwich.
I'm with you there.
So,
you know what I'm doing?
By telling her that I did not want any salad.
Put the salad back on there.
No, she wrapped it up, and I was just like,
Unwrap that. You went too far. You went slow down.
So the first day I was there, I had the driest turkey sandwich.
Oh my God.
But I was there for 2 weeks. So I was in England for 2 weeks doing training. By the last day, they're like, what do you have for your salad? I was like, oh, I'll take the lettuce and the onion and this and this. And would you like this? Yes, please. Thank you. It's like, all right, thanks. And I was like, cheers.
And tell them to quit having slang for toppings.
Oh my God.
It ain't a salad. I'm not eating the salad together. I'm putting it on a sandwich.
Yeah, exactly. I was just like, I didn't know it was separate.
They're trying to be cool. See, they're trying to be too cool for themselves.
Yes.
That's that cigarette
but
smoking.
That's
that sunglasses.
It was great. It was great. But there were just things were so different. I was like, how are things so different? We're speaking the same language, but I can't understand.
They try to make slangs.
It was amazing.
No, it's not a salad. You better give me my toppings.
Gigi said, I don't want to go outside, so out of the country is definitely out of the question. I know, right?
Hey, Gigi, Grubhub.
It's going to be, it'll come right to you. Yes,
be like, hello, sir. Fish and chips.
No.
Hello.
Not on Grubhub.
You can't get it from overseas?
Oh, my gosh. So
international Grubhub.
But they have Uber. Lord knows they have Uber over there. But yeah, I can't. I'm excited the next time we travel internationally. But boy, England was a frustrating place the first time. The second time I was just a little better. But I was just like,
knowing how you like what you like. Eating that dry sandwich probably made you mad the whole day, did it?
Dee said, LOL, nah, she'd be unwrapping that for me. But I just get so caught up in because there's a line behind of people that know what they're doing, and I get anxiety about holding up the line. One of my biggest social fears.
I need a salad.
It really is my biggest social fear is looking like I don't know what I'm doing. So I
didn't know that.
Yes, that is my biggest social fear.
I've mastered that.
So when I tell you I was paying attention to how everyone was ordering, I clearly missed the salad part. But I so fervently observe what people are doing so that I can repeat it. Like when I used to work downtown at the corporate headquarters of Target in Minneapolis, in order to get into the building, there were these long rows of glass doors.
Nice.
So one of my big social anxieties is walking into a door,
while somebody's walking out.
No, not knowing if it's a push or a pull, getting up to it and not knowing what I'm supposed to do. Okay. So I would literally, as I was walking towards it, I would see someone go through a door, and I would go through that exact door because I knew.
Without even touching the door?
No, I would know. I would go through the door because I knew that they had done it already. I'm gonna let somebody else walk into the door to see whether or not it's push pull. Me, I'm gonna wait, and I'm just gonna do exactly what they did. So,
and y'all know me? I will run into the door. Okay, and then I'll get up and dust myself off and run into it again.
Yes. So, yeah, I mean, I'm better about that now because I'm just like, okay, it doesn't, I'm the type of person, I will walk up to the door, stand directly still, look for any sort of signage and be like, okay, I'll do that. It doesn't, but I do not, I just hate feeling like I'm the reason that things are getting held up.
And I'm not saying I was a class clown, but Give me a microphone. Let me tell you.
Oh, gosh.
Let me tell
Clearly,
you.
you don't need a microphone. You just need a camera and people that you think are watching you.
I just don't. I mean, if I bump into it, I've ran into doors before, but I just get up and be like, "Anybody watch? Oh, I see you watching me over. It was good, wasn't it? High five from distance.
Oh my gosh.
From distance.
No. JJ said, I'm the exact same way, Autumn. Yeah, I know, right? Like, that's how I feel. Sheila said, I got 3 nice compliments on my coral ketosis shirt with the gold letters. That's amazing.
Ooh.
I love that. Sheila and Jim always be sending me pictures in their swag, and I appreciate you so much. Valerie said, the first time I went to Qdoba, I made my friend go first and order the exact same thing. Exactly. That, you see? Gosh, it's not just me, you guys.
Oh, it's definitely not just you. I know that 100%.
Yes,
it's not just you at all.
Absolutely.
Well, I mean, we're all different. Everybody's a different. That's the wonderful.
Yes.
What's it? The mishmash quilt. What do you call it? Quilt. It's a hodgepodge. What do you call that?
No, those are just quilts.
Oh, these quilts. Okay.
Yeah,
it's a wonderful
that
quilt.
is a quilt. So
of America.
yes. No, like, oh my gosh.
I'm sorry.
So in a situation like that, I've gotten a lot better at just saying, I have no idea what I'm doing here at all.
Yes.
Walk me through it completely, because I don't like to pretend like I know what I'm doing, because if I get found out and like, oh, I thought you knew what you were doing, I'll be like, look, help me, sir. I have no idea what's going on.
I'm 50-50.
Let's start from the beginning here.
I'm 50-50. I'll try and see. I'll figure it out myself. But if I'm having problems, then I'll call somebody over. I'm like, well, this is working well as I thought it was.
Leah said, what's your exercise plan this week? I did an 8K bike ride. I'm so proud. That's amazing. No, I am just doing some videos.
Oh my gosh.
Where are you looking?
An 8K bike ride.
Look into the camera.
I was looking at the words. I was listening to her words.
You think that's what translates to the screen, though, is the words? You got to look into the lens. Ooh, I know how I feel about looking into the lens. I'm just saying. I am doing less meals. I'm probably doing some just cardio. I do some weightlifting a little. Thursday, Friday, sometime this weekend, we got to get started on walking. We're probably going to go walking early every day next week because we need to get in them miles. So.
Nice.
I know, right? Dee says, my husband and I definitely plan on going to Japan one of these days. Oh my gosh, maybe we can go during the games. That's have to be rescheduled.
Nice.
No.
Nice.
So I'm going to go to a foreign continent / country during an international event when there's like even more hullabaloo going on. No. That's why I'm the type of person, I go in off peak. Like going to Paris in January was such a great idea. Like nobody was it was still crowded, but like it was a lot less crowded than it would have been otherwise. Like there was just nobody there, no lines. Like it was
But
great.
if you're like a festive person and you want to be around other people.
Oh my God, Eli said, oh, a lizard in my house. Girl, that means you have to burn your house down. Like that means you can't live there anymore. It's the lizard's house now. You please leave. Shut this down and leave. Like you don't live there anymore. I cannot believe that. Leah said from 0 to 8K in one day. I'll spread it out over the week for 1K per day. I know, right? But that's awesome. We should get, we should get into bike riding, but like I like riding bikes, but I don't like riding bikes on the sidewalk and I don't like riding bikes on a busy street. So that doesn't leave a lot of options. Yeah, exactly.
In the air?
Yes. No, exactly. So that's why I still ride bikes. So that's pretty much how it is. So.
Right. Well, if you do, I think lizards love or don't love loud music. What's one of those two? If you just play loud music and jam out, the lizard's gonna get out and start jamming with you or something like that.
That's scary.
Never mind.
Joy says when I come back from Iowa, I'm gonna start on my walkway at the pounds again. Yes, absolutely.
They only move fast because they like sound like they waddle.
So what are they doing?
Lizard. They
okay.
They got them. They're on the ground. They do that, but they because their feet are all sideways. So it looks like they're like what? That's why. Well, when they're crawling,
you did that for so long. Oh my God,
I'm literally doing it. That's the genuine lizard move.
Goodness.
Google it.
Okay, guys, we're gonna get off here and go watch the Ozark. Promise we'll be back on tomorrow 9:30 at Watch Autumn at a regular time because we will have known that Google Chrome is how you go live on YouTube.
Exactly. We knew that, but we were just testing ourselves.
Okay. All right, everyone. I'm feeling good. I'm going to drink some water. My stomach's kind of growling, but I'm just like, girl, boo, you had like 8,000 calories worth of food over the last few days. Like, you'll be okay. So, yes. Okay, everyone, have a good night. Thanks so much for joining me for Whack Wednesday. Look, I'm trying to use this keyboard. Lord knows this keyboard goes to my old laptop, but now I got to use whatever this trackpad is. I don't know how this works. So okay, have a good night. I don't know where the button is. Okay, have a good night, everyone. We'll talk to you tomorrow at 9:30 on Watch Autumn. Okay, bye.
Bye. You are so cute.
What? It's